Hi, this is EJ with EJ Star Tarot with a message for all 12 Zodiac signs for February 2nd, 2018. This is not one of your daily messages. This is just a message, okay? Just a message of what you should look out for as of tomorrow going forward into February for all 12 Zodiac signs, okay? So take this how it may apply in your situation. And right now I see that there's you're at a crossroads about something. Try to make a decision in regards to something. And I feel like you're like at a stalemate. So if you see here where, let me grab the card. You're at a crossroads of something. It's like a stalemate. It's like you're at a standstill of some sort. And it's like neither one of you want to make a compromise. So either this is with a love partnership or a actual partnership for a job. And without the compromise, you can't progress. Okay, so I feel like somebody needs to step aside to know the truth. I feel like there's a denial of the truth somewhere. Okay, so I'm reading the card in different manners. So I feel like this can go in a love relationship, and I also feel like this is a crossroad to something else with the two of because then right underneath that we have the Six of Pentacles, but next to that we have the King of Wands, and the King of Wands that's a fire sign, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, and I feel like that may be a relationship for some of you that you may be in, and you're at a crossroads and you're not in agreement with something. And that is what I'm getting. Like, you know, the Knight of Wands, I mean, not the Knight, the King of Wands. I don't know why I kept saying the Knight. The King of Wands. He's a strong character, right? And he tries to be very charming and persuasive. He's very, authoritative, very opinionated. He stands strong in what he believes in. And I feel like for some of you, because the King of Wands is looking at, let me adjust the camera so you can see. Because the King of Wands is looking at the Two of Swords, I feel like this may be in some love relationship, that you may be in a relationship with a fire sign, okay? You may be in a relationship with a fire sign, or this person has those characteristics, or this may even be you, and you're at a crossroad and making a decision. But I strongly feel like there's two messages here. I feel like there's a love message, and this is a general message that has to do with some type of decision that you need to make, and you're not making it. And you may have you're strong in your opinion, so you may have that characteristic of a fire sign, and you're like, well, this is what I want, and that's it, and you're not backing down. And I feel like that is what you're doing here with the Two of Swords and the King of Wands, is that, because I also do see that there is the Seven of Cups there underneath that, and that usually represents having options. And then you have the Six of Pentacles, okay? In the Six of Pentacles, it's like it's a cycle of, for these cards, it's a cycle of dependency, okay? Between those that have and those that don't have. So, who's holding the power? And if I eliminate the Seven of Cups and I hold these up, it's like, who is holding the power here? Is it you? Is it this, who is it, your significant other, or is it a job? Like, who is the one that's going to make that final decision? And it's like, here you are, and you have the money, And this is why I feel like for some of you, it goes both ways. I feel like for some of you, it's a job, like you're trying to make a decision about a job. And then for others of you, I feel like it is in a relationship, like you're not sure what to make of it. Like you're not sure, you have to make a decision, or you're wanting to make a decision, but you're not sure. You're both being really stubborn and you're not communicating. And this one's just having so many options here that you, it's overwhelming, because the path that you're on, and I see this because you have a decision to make. The path that you're on is going to offer unlimited possibilities here. Unlimited opportunities is what I'm seeing for some of you. And others of you, I feel like, it's in a more, I see it more of a career than I do a love, but I do see a love in here, that there's something you're at a crossroad about making a decision about. Maybe you are going to go, you have opportunities in front of you, or you feel that you have opportunities in front of you to be with someone else. And so you're making an ultimatum over here with this fire sign, or maybe it's just you acting like the fire sign with this job position, because you know you have opportunities and you know that you're worth that money, and this job that is one of the benefactors that you want is not cooperating with how much you're requesting. Let's see if I pull some more cards here. Five of Wands. Let's see how this is going to play out with you with the Five of Wands. It's like you have obstacles, or you're going to have obstacles, but they're minor. You're becoming overwhelming, and maybe it is because of these options that you have. And adjust the camera. And maybe it is because of these, or maybe it's, okay, so I'm getting this. If this is a love relationship deal, then I feel like for some of you, with the Five of Wands being here, there may be some small arguments, and neither one of you want to back down with this. You both are standing your ground because you both believe in what it is you believe in. So you're like, okay, well, fine. This is my decision, and he's like, or she is like, fine. This is mine, and this is how it's going to stay. And so therefore, there is some minor obstacles there, or yeah, that's what I'm feeling, because I feel like that's what's going on there. Then you have the Four of Cups here. Okay, and with the Four of Cups, I'm getting this. This is pretty tricky, because when you're not waiting for one, this is you're self-absorbing. You're thinking deeply. You're concerned with the loss of things, but you're also aware that things fade away. And that's what I'm getting here. So this may even be part of this love relationship up here. And you're also aware that you may lose this opportunity if you don't take it with this new job. I have to adjust this camera. I want you to be able to see everything. There we go. It's like you're aware that if you don't meet this offer halfway, this job offer, and come to an agreement on the amount of money you want, you may lose this offer. But you're also aware that you have unlimited opportunities coming up, and so you're not very concerned. But for some reason, this one job is the one that you want, and maybe the company is stable, and maybe that is close to your home. It may be the position that you really want, but it's just not paying exactly what you want. And for others of you, I feel like there's a love in the love relationship. You're in a small argument. It's probably something very petty, and none of you are giving up. You are standing your grounds, and you're like, I'll toss you up to the ground. I'll toss you up to the sky. Like, you know, this is what it is. And that's how I feel with the love relationship. Let's see if I can pull any more cards. Oh, it just all started falling out. Okay. Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so message coming in regards to a job offer is what I'm getting with the Knight of Pentacles. I do feel like some of you will have that job offer. If not, you know, I did say you have multiple opportunities. And I feel with the Knight of Pentacles, because we all know that Knight brings in messages. I feel like, you know exactly what you want. And I'm getting that with the Knight. You know exactly what you want. And you move steadily towards that. And it's also going to be an offer of a job opportunity. So for some of you in the love specter, it's knowing what you want and you're going to stick to it. You're going to go in that direction. And others of you for career, I see something coming in for you. And it is something that the direction that you want to go in is what I'm getting. I'm going to see if I can put one more card out for this message. And this is just the message for for all 12 zodiac signs to see, if you're in the right path starting out in February. And if I can get another card to come out, that would be great. Yep. 10 of Wands. I love these cards. The pictures on them are just, they're so nice. So we have the 10 of Wands. For some of you, I feel like you're overextending. You're taking on too much burden. It's overwhelming you with responsibility. You're being held accountable. And you might be doing things the hard way. Now, for some of you, I felt like this. Then we've got the 8 of Wands. And I'm going to keep going because, it doesn't make too much sense for me. You're going to start to begin on this long journey. And it's going to be rewarding. So, that's good. For some of you, you're taking on, and I feel like it might be the burden of a relationship that you're taking on with the 10 of Wands, and it's feeling overwhelming, and you feel like, if you look at the picture, let me pick up the card. If you look at the picture, this is the lady, and she's carrying the foundation and the house above her, and you're carrying all the weight in your relationship, and so that is why, maybe part of the reasons why you are arguing. But you are headed in the right direction. For some of you, you're on the right path to where you want to go. That is going to be success. And you're speeding towards it. It's coming fast. With the Knight here, it's coming fast. So for some of you, you may just need to take a break from your relationship or come to common grounds to make that not so heavy on you. And the others of you, I feel like you are going to get this offer. It's going to come to you. And you're on the right path to success. You have the Hanged Man. And with the Hanged Man, he is... I'm trying to see how that fits in with this reading, being the Hanged Man. Letting go and surrendering to your emotions. accepting, seeing things for a different perspective. And I feel like for some of you, you're just changing your mindset. And it may be with this job. So you're like, okay, I thought about it. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to meet this job halfway. I'm going to take this offer and I'm going to head on that direction. But, you know, that offer is going to make that journey, that path that you're on is going to be a successful path. So maybe it's not exactly what you wanted to start out, but in the long run, it's going to be rewarding, you know, emotionally and financially. It just isn't at the present offer, you know what I mean? The startup offer. So, and I feel like that is what's going on with, as far as career. And let's see if we can get any more cards to come out for our 12 zodiac signs and career or general message. General message for February 2018. Yeah, because I feel like this is more like a career than it is love, but I do see some love in here. And it could be also that you're carrying a burden at your current job, you know, at your current job, and you want to switch that up and you want to look for a different job that is not so overwhelming, that will not take up your life, and that is more rewarding and satisfying emotionally and financially. And I feel like for some of you, that is what you're doing. And with the hangman, you're changing your perspective in that area. And you're saying, you know what, I just want to go in a different direction. I don't feel like this is worth it. I want to just not, you know what, I'll give my notice and I'll leave. So we've got the 8 of Cups and the Temperance, okay? And let's see how this is going to play out with you. Give me a second to look at this reading. I feel like with the 8 of Cups being there, you need to go within yourself and discover the answers that you're looking for. Turn away and disengage from the material world and seek the spiritual side. So go within yourself with the 8 of Cups. Go within yourself and find what it is you're looking for, because you're going to find the answer to what it is that you are trying to contemplate with the 2 of Swords up here. You know, being at a crossroads, you're not sure what direction to go in. And I feel like if you take that time out as she is and disengage from the world, you see how she's left the world? She's out over by the moon now, and she's trying to go within herself to find the answers. And with the Temperance there, it's having harmony, having balance, healing. As you see, she's holding on to the moon. She's reached the moon, and now she's holding on, and she's like, I just want to find the balance. I want to heal from whatever it is I'm going through, and I want to make the right decisions. And that is what you're doing. With the 8 of Cups and the Temperance, that's definitely what you need to do, is just definitely go within, find the answers, find the balance, and find the harmony in what it is you're looking for. And you will find it. Let's see if we can get a couple more cards here for all 12 zodiac signs. Okay, we got the 7 of Wands. That's not a good card. Look at. And this may be that you just may be, this 7 of Wands, defending what you believe in, competition, but you have to have courage in facing the difficulties that are going to come about your way. So you may have competition in this job interviewing, or you may even have been defending yourself up here at a job where you're feeling overwhelmed, and now you're just like, I'm done. I'm sick of this. I'm moving along. And that is you facing it. You're defending yourself. You're standing up and saying, you know what? Enough is enough. I'm not a machine. I'm not a robot. And I'm not going to be overwhelmed. Yep. Okay. So here we go. That's the card I really was looking for. The Wheel of Fortune. And things start to turn around and they go into your favor, because then you put your foot down and you're like, nope, I'm not doing this. I'm not going to be overwhelmed. I'm not going to sit here and argue with you. I'm just going to leave and find something better. And you do that, and you take the time out to do that when you go to the moon with the Eight of Cups there. You go to the moon to fight, go away from the material world, from the grounds, and then with the Temperance there, that's telling me that you're going to go within yourself, find the answers that you want. You're going to find the balance. You're going to find the peace and harmony that you need, because you're tired of battling and defending yourself and going up all of these competition. But it's going to work out in your favor because you got the Wheel of Fortune there. It's your destiny. Everything is going to be coming together as you see it. So I feel like the reading is good, with the wheel ending it at the Wheel of Fortune and everything going in your favor. So remember, this reading is for all 12 zodiac signs. So however it applies to you, use that message. But I definitely see, like I said, with, the Two of Swords here, you're at a crossroad of the decision, and then you had the King of Wands there. Maybe you're standing your ground at the Queen of Wands because, you're having to defend yourself. But then I see the Knight of Pentacles coming in, giving you an offer. And everything is going to be working out in your favor, because you're going to go and you're going to retreat for a while, and you're going to find the answers that you need. And that is you making the decision that you no longer want to stay there having the burden on your shoulders, and you no longer want to defend yourself and have to always defend yourself at work, and always having to explain yourself about some situations there. And then you're like, you know what? I know what I need to do. And then things start working out in your favor because you accept this offer over here. You accept the offer, and like I said, it says you're on the right journey. So whatever it is you're doing it right. So however this may apply to you, apply it to your situation. And if you would like to have a reading, I am offering a $30 for 30 minutes of a video reading, and that can be any type of reading for 30 minutes. 30-minute video for $30. You can go onto my website and purchase it. It's up the front page. You'll see it if you scroll down. It says specials, and just click on that link. Remember, those are just videos for 30 minutes. And then I have other ones. If you go onto the other section where it says, I believe it says purchase a reading, you'll see all of the different readings that I do offer there. You can purchase it there. And remember, on Sunday, I am going to be putting out the life purpose readings, which are going to be a little bit longer than last month's life purpose. I was just doing an introduction last month in January, and so this month in February, I'm going to have a little bit more detail in the life purpose readings, and then I will also have the love readings coming out, and then the career and finance readings. Okay, so look for your daily message tomorrow, because I will have that out. This was just a little reading I wanted to do for all 12 zodiac signs, just to give you an idea for some of you where this is going. And that's it. All right. Have a nice evening, and I'll speak with you tomorrow.